Good or bad, we all have those certain emotions that can take over everything else we are feeling and intensify the entire situation we are in. Maybe you finally got a call back about that job you have been working hard to get. Or maybe, you and your boyfriend just broke up and it's been a little hard for you to cope with. All of a sudden, you're jumping up and down with excitement or calling your best friend to come over and comfort you. Experiences like this can make your emotions run wild, especially if it is something that is incredibly important to you. Being an emotional person isn't always a bad thing. In fact, what people really mean when they say things like, "Oh, she's kind of an emotional roller coaster," is that you are able to let yourself be happy, sad, and everything in between without getting embarrassed or apologizing for how you feel. This is definitely not something everyone is comfortable with. I'm looking at you, Aquarius and Libra, because being emotional means opening up to others or even disturbing the peace. So while everyone gets in touch with their emotional side differently, some zodiac signs are able to be more emotionally available than others. These signs know that being upfront about what they're feeling means they sometimes have to get deep with their feelings or even be a little harsh so that someone listens to them. However they choose to do it, they know that being emotional leads to more honest and strong relationships. Even so, intense emotions can make these signs go a little crazy at times. But when they aren't being totally over the top, these 6 signs know how to get the attention they need by expressing their emotions in ways only they can master. Keep on watching this video to find out which zodiac signs are the most emotional. First on our list, Aries, March 21, April 19. Aries is all about loving life. She has strong relationships because she knows the value of surrounding yourself with people who share the same values as you. When she is sharing her passions with someone, she can get overexcited and go into one of her enthusiastic rants that everyone loves. On the other hand, she can get the same fiery passion in her when she isn't happy. Aries is never one to sit back and let someone hurt them. She can get aggressive with her words and actions, and end up being moody around you until you work things out with her. Never underestimate an Aries' ability to take her anger out on you and everyone around her. Next up, Cancer, June 21, July 22. Cancer is someone who is able to frequently use her emotional nature to her advantage. She is one of the more sensitive signs, and takes pride in being able to sympathize with her friends and partners. Cancer is the type of person who knows what you're going through and knows exactly what to say to make you feel better. That said, Cancer often lets her moodiness get in the way of her relationships. She might become overly sensitive and act like even the most innocuous comments are hurtful. When she gets like this, it is important that you be there for her like she is for her friends. Letting her know that you are around to talk or just listen will remind her that she is surrounded by people who care. Third on our list, Virgo, August 23, September 22. Virgo is a very introspective sign who tends to keep to herself most of the time. But just because she can get a little shy sometimes doesn't mean she isn't afraid to get emotional. In fact, Virgo sometimes puts up her serious front to make people believe that everything is cool, even when she's boiling over under the surface. Because Virgo can be so critical of herself, she often gets over-emotional when things don't go her way. She might worry about seemingly nothing for days on end or simply go into a deep sadness. Virgo puts a lot of effort into the things and people she loves the most in life, so when something goes wrong, she breaks down. Letting a Virgo do her introspective thing alone first before asking her what you can do to help, since she usually knows what is best for herself. After she has some alone time, she'll be back to her old self, good as new. Also included on the list, Scorpio, October 23 – November 21. No one does passion quite like a Scorpio can. Scorpio is very expressive when it comes to her emotions, and she never holds anything back. Whether it's positive or negative, Scorpio isn't afraid to let you know how she's feeling. Her emotions are always shown to the fullest extent. With a Scorpio's highs come very low lows. You always know when a Scorpio is unhappy. If you don't, you're probably living under a rock. Scorpio is known for getting violent when she's emotional. Whether it's in her words or her actions, you better watch out when dealing with this angry sign. There's no way to know when the storm has passed, so it's best to leave her alone for a while and let her come to you when she's cooled off. Fifth on the list, Sagittarius, November 22 – December 19. Sagittarius always has an optimistic outlook on life, which she often tries to share with her friends and significant others. She is the type of person to see the glass as half full, and her outlook on life can get pretty contagious if you spend enough time around her. Sagittarius is also very energetic and believes that positive emotions are how you make the most out of a situation. However, she doesn't like when people have any kind of beef with her at all. She will often try to change her personality so that everyone likes her, but if it doesn't work, she can let negative emotions make her seem rude and tactless. When a Sagittarius is upset or angry, she can be a little insensitive. Her mood will change dramatically and stay that way until she gets out of her funk. When her emotions are out of sorts, the best thing to do is to cheer her up with her favorite things. Finally, on the sixth spot of the most emotional zodiac signs, Pisces, February 19 – March 20. Pisces has some of the best emotional relationships in life. She is incredibly intuitive and often knows what you need to hear, when you need to hear it. She puts a lot of effort into maintaining her relationships, so she expects you to do the same. Unfortunately, her overly trusting ways can get her hurt. When she realizes that someone wasn't worth the effort after the fact, she can start to question her role as an emotionally open person. She won't keep her feelings to herself, though. When Pisces is hurt, she will let you know that she's sad and will sometimes even try to play the victim so you know just how upset she is. Talking out your issues with each other is the only way you can earn a Pisces trust back completely.